Alright guys, so the first step to changing the fender brackets on the Phantom is removing the wheel at the back. So we're going to remove the nuts that are holding it here, and we're going to use an 18mm wrench to do that. You don't need to remove the nuts completely, but just enough so that the locking washer comes out of its socket, and that way it can slide out. Next, you just want to make sure that the cable is free, and so if there is a clip that's holding the cable onto the scooter, just loosen it, that way it can be out. And you have the whole wheel come out too. Now that the wheel is off, we can remove the bracket by just first removing the nut here and sliding it out. Now that the bracket is off, we can remove the bracket from the fender itself using a 2mm Allen key, and we're going to remove those two screws here. And with both screws off, we can put the old bracket out and put in the new one. Make sure you're putting it in the correct way, so the same way that it was before. And we can put both screws back in too. Make sure both screws are tight, and now we can continue by putting it back on the wheel. And now putting it back on, make sure it aligns with the threads. And you can push the bracket through, and there you go. And now putting the wheel back on, just make sure that the straight sides align with the scooter, and you can slide it through, put the locking washer back on here, and you can screw it on by hand on both sides. Once that's done, we can get our 18mm wrench and tighten it completely. And there we go. That's how you change your fender bracket on your Apollo Phantom.